Hello, this is Florian with Luxon. I'm in Nicholasville, Kentucky, and I'm going to visit Rob and his wife to take a look at the stunning new Loxone home. So come on in.
Our idea in building the new house was to make it open. So as you see here, when you stand here, you're looking at actually 6 rooms. So we have a music room with the piano, and the dining room with the table, and the kitchen, and the gathering room, what we call it, the wine corner, and the gazebo room, which is like a breakfast room. And there aren't any walls in any of those places. When you add to that the high ceilings, the 13 to 20 foot ceilings, that was kind of the effect that we wanted to have in the house. And that's why we designed it from scratch, because you won't find a house plan that looks like this.
The homeowner, Rob, actually had come in contact with Luxon, and it was really a product that I had just peripheral knowledge of at the time, but he asked me to kind of take a look at it because he thought there was some kind of unique features to it, and so as I started digging, the more and more I started liking about it. Our customer found this particular piece of stone that is called Onyx, and it's translucent. So when we were talking with them, they had seen a sample at the stone showroom where they had backlit the Onyx. And so what we did was work with the builders, and we came up with a way to get some LED strips up behind the Onyx panel. So as part of their lighting scene, this Onyx gets illuminated. I'll turn it off now so you can kind of see what it looks like when it's not backlit, because it's dramatically different.
We had known about Onyx and the fact that it's translucent, so you can actually see light behind it. But then with the help of Kurt, he said, well, I can light that, and I can light it with LED lights that'll like last forever, so we can have that. So we got this piece of Onyx, and when you backlight it, it's not just a piece of stone, it's a work of art.
Who's the leader of the flock that's made for you and me? M-I-C-K-U-I-M-O-U-S-E.
When our baby son graduated from high school, my husband wanted to keep me from having the empty nest syndrome. So he signed us up for Disneyana conventions. Each one had a theme, and we did it for 7 years. So most of these collectors' things are themes from the convention that we went to. So we needed a room to be featuring these, but really what started the Disney collections was this piece right here. It's a Snow White Capodimonte made in Italy, and he gave it to me for an anniversary. Totally surprised me. And we were keeping it up in our bedroom on the dresser because we were afraid a child was going to break something on it. And therefore we decided to start the Disney room. So.
And the idea, we'd had a Disney room at our other home. When we built this home, we had the idea of having these niches that are built specific to the size of the piece, so that it would highlight them better and show them off. The cool thing that Kurt, our audiovisual guy, did was 2 things. One, he put the LED lights in and showed us that the white version of a colored LED pops the picture much more than just plain white light. So that's what's in here. And he also actually individually blew in this flocking that creates the jewelry store effect, so that the niches look as professional as they do.
this was such a unique project, being that we had the ability to design what went into it from the ground up. Probably one of the bigger challenges was how do we make all this technology talk together? So there's actually several different control systems here, but they all blend together to act as one big control system. But of the different control systems that we have in here, really Luxon is the one I've been the happiest with. It's the most reliable. We've been able to do some really cool things using the Luxon system that would have been more difficult with other control systems. This is really the first project where I think we have what I would say is an intelligent home, something that thinks more beyond just simple automation, sort of more like a member of the household. It's part of the family because it knows what the family's doing, it's reacting to the family. It's a unique sort of feeling that you get in this house because it is different from the other quote smart homes that we've done in the past. And I think a lot of that is due to the way Luxon works and the way it is more aware, and I think just generally easier to deploy and easier to tune to a lifestyle than some of the other products that are out there. So we've been really happy from that standpoint. And I think this is something that really a lot more people could do and be happy in their homes, and it's not a gimmicky sort of kitschy sort of, oh, this light comes on when I do this. It's real intelligence. It's beyond just what I would say what a quote smart home would be, and what most people think of as a smart home.